Alrighty. I think I messed that up. I doubt that there was audio on that. But let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's see here. Is anyone here? Display device. Move. Video capture. Oh boy. If you're here in the chat, let me know. Queen Bee, hello. Shout out your live stream. Happy October. Yep, it is Happy October. Let me figure out how to do this, guys, because I'm trying something new here. And I had it working, but now I don't seem to have it working. So that's there. Where is it on my screen? Let's try it again. We'll try and add it here. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it went. Let's make that smaller. Yay, there it is. All right. So now we have a cool little background on here. I don't know why it wasn't working the first time. Let me get rid of that. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see if we get anybody in here. I think I screwed up the little intro there. But we do have some big news. Wait for people to get in here. I've been informed that my thumbnail didn't change. Oh well, it's alright, I can change it later. I don't know why that didn't update. Let me see here. What's up, Megatron63? How's it going? I'm still new to this live streaming thing, especially on the computer. My first two or three I ended up doing on through my phone, so it was kind of pretty easy to do that, but I'm still trying to figure out this whole setup here with the computer. Marilyn Muscle Joe, what's up? What's up? Let a couple more people get in here before we get started. I need to figure out, like, I need to get one of those. I'm not sure how many of you guys are familiar with streaming. I need to get a stream deck so I can set up scenes and stuff, so I can like click a button and then it'll like run some sort of intro. I need to get a little bit more professional at this, but I think I'm one step at a time. We got a background behind me now, so we'll take one thing at a time, and then we'll start making this thing actually a little bit better. So yeah, for the guys that are here right now, do we have any questions for our little Q&A section? I put the title as Huge News because there is some huge news to drop on everyone. I'm sure a lot of people have kind of figured it out, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. So, love the background, yeah. It's part of the NVIDIA broadcast thing, so it's like sort of like a green screen sort of thing. Like you can actually see like which shoulder right here, kind of like freaks out every once in a while when like see, but it is what it is. It's like a faux software green screen. Like there's not actually a screen or anything behind me, but the software is cutting out me and my chair and then overlaying it over the background picture. Ralph Voorhees, how's it going? It's going. It's going. It's been an interesting evening. We'll get into that in a little bit, but how are you, Ralph? Yeah, definitely big. Yeah, got some good big news. So, I guess we'll go ahead and talk about my evening so far. It has not been a normal evening. As many of you know, we have a Jeep Renegade. Well, the We found a mouse in the Jeep Renegade. Well, actually, we haven't found the mouse. Um, we heard the mouse running around in like the ceiling or the headliner and like down the A pillars and stuff. And then we opened the glove box and it chewed up a bunch of stuff in the glove box. Well, we took it to the dealership today to have them take the car apart to try and get the mouse out. We just picked it up like an hour and a half ago, and they said that they got the mouse. Mouse is gone. Not 100% sure the mouse is gone because when we came home, um, she wanted to put out another mouse trap just in case they didn't get it. But yeah, I pulled off the A pillar, came inside, so it would give room for the mouse to get out of the car into the main cabin because we're gonna put the mouse trap on the dashboard. Um, when we came back out to the car, there is a like fresh born baby mouse, like fresh, that fell onto the floorboard of the car. So it's been an interesting night. I called the dealership. I was like, "So I thought you took the headliner down and got all the mice out." And they said, "What do you mean?" Well, there's a baby mouse now on the floor of the car. So we're taking it back tomorrow, and I'm going to tell them to like take everything apart on the interior and try and get whatever mice are left. So it's been a interesting evening, to say the least. Ralph, racing my Redeye wide body at Atco Friday for the first time. Well, good luck, sir. I think the weather's actually going to be pretty nice Friday night. Let's see here. Yeah, a little warm. Well, probably mid to low 70s. So it should be good. Um, yeah, what do you have a drag pack on that, Ralph? But yeah, like I said, rough evening. So new pets, Marilyn Muscle, new pets. There you go. Amelia says she's gonna find Mickey. Well, I hope you do. Or Ratatouille. What has been my best time now? My best time is 10.004 at 138. The DA was, I think it was about negative 1800, so it was really a really good weather day. So, yeah. And I guess we can kind of roll into that a little bit. So, yeah, I will not be setting any times that are faster than that. So 10.004 at 138 is going to be the fastest my Redeye goes, at least in my hands. Because I have sold my drag pack, so the welds are gone. If you follow me on Instagram, I don't know if I posted on my Facebook page, but if you follow me on Instagram, I posted the wheels for sale on there, and they did sell through Instagram. So I shipped them out on this past Saturday. So they're gone. Yeah, we're going to be moving on to something different. Yeah, should be fun. Ralph, you have 20-inch drag radials, NT555 R2s. Hey, Ralph, if you follow me on Instagram, let me know how those do. I'm actually kind of curious. DM me on Instagram or just come in here next month when we have the conversation. I'm actually kind of curious to see how they hook up and what kind of 60-foot times you get on those 20-inch NT555s. John asks, do I run in track mode? Yes. Yes, I do run in track mode. What am I going to buy next? There's a giant hint. Here, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. There we go. There's a giant hint. Giant hint. Maybe not this exact one, but there's a giant hint. Maryland Muscle. I'll let you drive mine. Oh yeah, I saw you posted a video. Did you end up going and get your super stock, or was that the standard Hellcat? I'm not sure. I don't remember. I have to watch the video. I'm a terrible friend and YouTuber. I don't have time to. I was going to watch your video. I just saw you posted it, but Ralph, you want a Viper as well? So do I. And the problem with the Vipers is the pricing. So since COVID started, so back beginning of last year, Viper prices have gone up on average of $50,000. So a standard like GT or GTS Gen 5 Viper has gone from being a $80,000 to $90,000 car to now they're 120, 130. And I don't think they're going to go down anytime soon. If anything, I think they're going to go up. And I would like to get one while I can afford it before they become 200 grand. So yeah, that's the plan. I want to sell the Hellcat and get a Viper. So that is the plan. I've already started reaching out to some dealerships with Vipers, and I'm trying to make this happen pretty soon. So those of you that watch the live stream will get a sneak peek here on who or on what is coming to the channel. So it's going to be a big change in the content. I know I've done a lot of drag racing over, well, I guess coming up on a year and a half now. So yeah, let's answer some of these questions. John asks or says, okay, I just did that on Saturday. Ran a 10.8 in track mode, and the fans ran the whole time, which helps me in Florida. Yes, yes, they do. Are you on a? What it looks like? Do you have a Hellcat Charger? Is that what that? Is what that looks like in the picture there, John? Maryland Muscle. Oh, you got your regular Hellcat. Very nice. I gotta watch that video. I will watch it tonight, and I'm gonna message you. I'll take a look at it. Queen B says, is there a family of mice inside the vehicle? Unfortunately, yes. Yes, there is, and we have to try and get rid of them. Not sure how we're going to do it, but yeah. We got, I think, a standard trap in there now, like the spring trap. And then we have a couple of the like glue mats that they'll walk on and stick to. So we'll find out in the morning if we caught it or not. So we'll see. Let's see. All new people put that subscribe bell. Yes, yes, subscribe. Notification bell. Yes. Let's see. Fu Manchu, who's faster, me or you? Well, at the moment, you. Because I only have my stock wheels on right now. So you. Did I ever use my day in Arizona for the SRT day? Not for my Hellcat. So I did the SRT driving experience back in 2015, I think, when I had my last Challenger. So back when it was, so I had a 2014 SRT. So back then they were considered like the top tier. This is pre-Hellcat days, and I was able to take it to the SRT track experience or whatever at where was that? Texas Motor Speedway? Yeah, Texas Motor Speedway. So and then we ran on the infield course there. They had like an autocross and then like a little road course set up. Actually, hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna prove it. All right. So this might prove it. SRT Team Autocross winner. So I got that because I think they split us up into like teams of like 2 or 3 people. And actually, it was funny for the autocross they had us in SRT Jeeps at the time. So we were doing autocross in Jeeps and the Grand Cherokees, and I was able to set the fastest time of the day and help my team win the SRT. Oh, it doesn't like that. SRT Team Autocross winner. There we go. So that was a fun day. John. Oh, you just got a Redeye. Oh, that's right. You said Redeye. I'm silly. Yeah, I think you said you had a Redeye. Somebody did. Oh, that was Ralph that said he had a Redeye. Okay, yep. Getting all confused. Put peanut butter on sticky traps. Yes, we did. Even with the Viper, you'll still be slower. Yeah, I mean the Viper is actually going to be slower than my Hellcat, which is going to be a bit of a change. I mean, slower in a straight line. Obviously, there will be plenty of other areas where the Viper outshines the Challenger. So yes, but it is technically a slower car in a straight line. Ah, I see, Joe. There you go. Secret car. Haven't been. Oh, well, oops. I think I said it earlier. Um, Ralph says nice. Yep, thank you. Queen Bee watched all the ads too. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. The ads do help, that's for sure. And then you saw Ralph. I missed that earlier. 2017 ACR, 2,000 miles for 300K. Yeah, so the ACRs, high mileage ones with a lot of track time are still pulling like 250,000, and then like mint condition ones, super low mileage ones are pushing the 300,000 mark, which is just ridiculous. Which is why I can't afford that one. I'm gonna get a standard Gen 5 Viper because that's still kind of crazy. But yeah, 2004 Ram SRT10. Yeah, those are sweet. Those are really nice. So yeah, I mean that's all the big. I'm trying to think. Is there any other big news? No, I think that's it. I mean, it's kind of big news. There's a whole change in channel direction there. I got to change my YouTube logo because I won't have a Redeye anymore. So we got to figure out some stuff. Can you buy me another new car? I don't want the Jeep anymore. We'll see. We did 2 laps with the Challenger and then one in the Jeep, and the Jeep was faster. It was a fun day. I want to go to Arizona now to go again since I got the Redeye. Yep. It's a fun day. It definitely is. It's nice to beat up on other people's cars and not have to worry about breaking it. It always makes those days a lot better. So, yeah. It's been I know I haven't been posting much. I actually got a we're making some progress on the garage. So on the weekends, instead of going out and filming, fun stuff, I've been here working on the garage and doing other things. So I do have a video, a part 2 of the garage renovations. Um, I need to edit it and post it. I might, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah. So I might edit it tomorrow night and then post it for Friday. I know the videos have been kind of slow. Um, but yeah, we'll get it out eventually. And then this weekend, I'm not sure what's going to happen. The Viper I have been trying to look at and get apparently is still going through their inspection process. So it's not available for me to look at. I've been trying to find out when for the past week. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens when that time comes. Twin turbo the Gen 5. I don't have that kind of money. So I did look into like just doing simple mods to the Viper, and the heads cam package alone from Calvo Motorsports is like $24,000. So that like it's heads cam and I think full exhaust and a tune. So it's $24,000. Yeah, not when I'm trying to buy the Viper, I mean, we'll see maybe one day, I'm not saying never, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. That thing will probably stay stock, mostly stock for a while. I might try and do like a catback exhaust on it because, funny enough, the actual catback exhausts really aren't much different in price compared to a Challenger exhaust. But also the amount of metal that they need isn't that much because it's only side pipes. So we'll see. Do I build benches and other woodwork items? I do not. Really, I don't have the time or the tools. But I mean, it would be cool to do. But yeah, yeah, big money for the Viper stuff. I think the twin turbo setup on the Gen 5 I think is like 50 grand. So that's a lot of money. I mean, you get a lot of horsepower. I think that just a twin turbo setup on those is like easily 1,000 wheel, if not more. So yeah, maybe one day. But I know the drag racing is going to die off with the Viper. I'm not. I shouldn't say that. The frequency of drag racing will obviously come down because the Viper is not a drag car. Um, I am going to take it to the track. That's going to happen. So we will drag race it and see what it puts down. I'm expecting probably somewhere in the 11s. Um, is what it is. It's not a factory built drag car like the Redeyes and Super Stocks and Demons and stuff. But this does open up an avenue for more road course stuff, which is what I really love doing. So we'll see. Um, I don't necessarily want to be road coursing a Viper all the time either because tires and brakes and stuff are really expensive on that car. But it is a car that I'm fortunately in the position to that I can now afford, and it's been a dream car of mine since as long as I can remember. So I do want to get it before it becomes unattainable, as in like the price goes up another 50, 60, 70 grand or whatever it's going to go to with this impending EV push. So I assume the Vipers and all the other supercars are going to go through the roof. Sauer big bucks horsepower. I wouldn't say big bucks. We'll say enough. So, yeah. Any other questions? How long have we been going for? I don't even know how long we've been going for. 22 minutes. Anything else? Sorry, I'm like looking around. I got things all over my screens here. So I'm like, got the YouTube monitoring over here. I got my camera monitoring down here. I got the stream monitoring over here. The camera's up here. Things all over the place. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we are going to be doing some stuff to the 124 Spider soon. Soon, soon, soon. I know I said that a couple months ago, but then I decided to go buy a house and um, kind of threw a monkey wrench in all of that. But Spider stuff, 124 Spider stuff is coming. So that'll be another car that if we don't feel like taking out the Viper for a road course day, because, like I said, brakes and tires are expensive, we'll be able to take the 124 out and do some fun stuff with that. Did I do a mid muffler delete on the Redeye? I did not. That thing was completely 100% stock, except when I raced it, I put the drag pack on and I had the diff brace. But that was it. So actually, I have a stock filter, a brand new stock filter for it that I never put on. I bought it because I was planning on drag racing it this fall and I wanted to put a fresh air filter on it to try and run that 9. But that's not going to happen now. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that filter. The house looks nice. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Besides vehicle and renovations to your garage, what other hobbies do you do? I play video games. That's actually one of the main reasons I got this computer. You guys can't see it. But yeah, I got this computer. I'm not sure how many of you guys are well versed in modern day gaming computers and stuff, but if you are, then let me know and I can talk about it a little bit. But that is my second hobby when I'm not out racing and doing other things for the YouTube channel and stuff. But yeah, gaming is my second, maybe third most time spent. Yeah. Chuck Race, hello from Vermont. What's new? Guess you're answering that. Yeah. It is actually kind of nice having that back there on that little thing because I can just do that and then it actually makes it look like I'm looking at the car. So small things in life, right? But I guess we can talk about the computer real quick. So it dual purposes as my editing rig for YouTube and for gaming. It is a custom built computer that I did myself. What do we got here? I guess we'll just touch some of the big items. Let's see. So it's an Asus Tough Gaming X570 motherboard, AMD 5800X CPU, EVGA 3090 Kingpin hybrid cooled graphics card, 32 gigs of G-Skill RAM, some fans and stuff, and yeah, a bunch of SSDs and hard drives for storing all the video content and stuff. ACR or no balls? You help me pay for it? Yep, I'll get an ACR. But I unfortunately don't have that kind of money. So, very fortunate to have what I do have, and that is going to be a standard Viper, not an ACR. Or, well, will have, hopefully. It's a standard one. So, any new footage in the Hellcat? Haven't browsed your channel this week. Unfortunately, no. I did. I almost took it to the track last weekend. Or 2 weekends ago. I almost did, but I decided to err on the side of caution. Since it is going, I'm trying to get rid of it. The last thing I wanted to do was take it out to the track and it break, or somebody wreck into me, or it get damaged in some way. So I decided that the best thing to do is to sell the drag pack so that way I can't be tempted to race it. And then, yeah, I've just kind of been driving it around a little bit more lately on the street, like in the evenings and stuff when I have time. Like I actually took it down to the dealership earlier when we went to pick up the Jeep. But yeah, just kind of trying to enjoy my last little bit of time with it before it ends up leaving. So that's been that. Actually, I did just post a video on it. I did the exhaust comparison between the Scat Pack and the Hellcat. So I guess that is a video that we did. Are there any road courses in Maryland? Yes, there are. Well, technically, actually, no. There's one right on the border. So there's Summit Point out in western Maryland. So that's right on the border of West Virginia and Maryland. That's about an hour and a half away from where I live. So that's probably the closest road course. And then I've done some filming at Dominion Raceway, which is down by Richmond in Virginia. And then there's Pocono has one, and then there's New Jersey Motorsports Park as well. So those are like the four closest road courses that I will be visiting over time. So, how many miles do you have on it, and what year is it? It's a 2019. I got it the first year they came out, and I think it has 60. What did I just have? 63, like 6,300 miles on it. So not that much. Oh yeah, VIR too. Yep, VIR. But that's like Southern Virginia, like down by the North Carolina border. Or as I messed up my hair. Let's see. Any other questions? Unfortunately, I would like to make some more content with the Redeye, but I don't want to just put out, random videos of me driving around. The way I look at it is, if I wouldn't want to watch it, I'm not going to post it. So I try not to just put out a video just to put out a video. Um, so yeah, unless there is something specific that you guys want to see on the Hellcat Redeye, I'm not sure it's going to be on the channel again until the day it leaves the channel. So that's probably going to be it for the Hellcat Redeye, unless you guys post in the comments here or hit me up on Instagram or whatever, or Facebook, of what you would like to see me do with it. But unfortunately, I don't want to risk anything happening to it before it leaves. That's low miles for 2019. Yes, I'm very fortunate to not have to be able to drive it every day. So a lot of the miles are, most of the miles I would say, are to and from the track, because I don't really drive. If I do drive it around here, it's maybe 10-15 miles when I do, just to get it out, stretch its legs a little bit. But yeah, fortunately I don't have to drive it that often. What constitutes the type of dyno tuning I should get for my RT Plus shaker? What type of bolt-ons? So it's kind of a loaded question. Depends on your budget, but there's most people go with like a Diablo handheld tuner, so you have to get that. And then depending on the year, you might have to get the ECU unlocked. So that could cost a couple $100 as well, on top of the tuning software that you got to buy, which is usually like $500. And then if you want a custom tune on top of that, it's usually another couple $100. Then dyno time. So that's all before you've even done bolt-ons. So nowadays, since the ECUs are locked, you have to spend a couple $100 extra. So you're looking at almost $1,000 just to get the tuning software side set up before you even talk mods. But as for mods, you really don't need to tune it unless you're doing like uh, long tube headers or something that, or like a cam or heads or something that really needs the mapping updated. But if you're just doing like a simple catback or a cold air intake, it's not really worth the money to get a tune unless you really want the tune to snag an extra 10 to 20 horsepower out of it. Um, yeah. So do you need a new tune when you add more mods? Like I said, depending on the mods, and each time. Okay, so you just commented here. Long tubes, Joker Cam. Yes, you will need a tune for that. What I would recommend, do all of the mods you want at once. Get it tuned once, save yourself the money. It's the easiest way. So if you're going to do a cam, heads, full exhaust, intake, throttle body, all that stuff, do it all at one time. Save up the money, do it all at once, then get it tuned. So you're not retuning every single time, because then you're costing yourself, $300 to $500 every time you want to retune it. So, let's see. What about half and 1 mile tracks? There is Slipstream events, does some airport stuff, some runway, half mile and mile racing around here. I think most of them are up in Pennsylvania, though. I don't think they're in Maryland. Have you ever considered getting into half mile or mile racing? Yes, but never really. It's like I was just saying to Maryland Muscle, they're not really that close here in Maryland. We don't have that kind of land for that stuff. Up in Pennsylvania, there is some. I almost went to. I thought of. Well, I shouldn't say almost went to. I've considered going to one of the Slipstream events, like I just said, but I didn't end up making it. Getting my GT500 ready for next year's Texas Mile. That should be good. I do want to eventually, one day, bucket list item, Texas Mile, go down there and have some fun. But yeah, message retracted. Oh no, what happened? So, yeah, I think that's those are the plans. With the Viper, like I said, it's hit or miss. I mean, I don't know. It might blow up. I mean, you guys might like the content I can make with it. Um, but I'm not going to force feed bad content, like I said earlier. If I'm putting it up there, it's because I want to watch it, and I just want to. It's a dream car of mine. I'm not buying it for channel views or anything like, oh my God, I bought a Viper. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because it's my dream car and I've wanted it for dang near 20 years now. So yeah, no mice sighting yet. Okay, yep. Chuck, thanks for answering my question. You're welcome, buddy. So yeah, I mean, if the Viper content ends up going downhill, it is what it is. So I do this all for fun, anyways. I figured, I'm out doing all this cool stuff. Might as well film it while I'm doing it. And then the car reviews, I enjoy doing them. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Hold up. I gotta pull up something. I want to start highlighting. I don't some certain comments on the that we receive on the channel. I'm gonna highlight one comment every time we do this, and it's not gonna be a good comment. Let's see. I'll still be watching. I love Vipers. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Where's that comment at? Did he delete it? Oh, I wonder if it got deleted. All right. Well, good thing is I took a screenshot of it. So I will read off this comment. So this was on my the Ford Explorer ST review that I did. So, as you guys know, I'm not a. Let's just preface it with this: I'm not a Ford guy, right? So when I went to the dealership, I don't even think I titled the video as a review because, oh, I did. Oops. um, but I think what I stated in the video that I don't know much about Ford and I wanted to experience the vehicle from an outsider's perspective. I didn't want to come in with any, forward bias of, oh, this is the best SUV ever made. So I did say that. I'm pretty sure I said that in the video. And when I do these reviews, nobody's perfect. I understand. Like, I hope people would understand that nobody's perfect. But the process is when I go to the dealership, cars are always going in and out. So when I show up there, sometimes the car that I wanted to review has sold or is in the process of being sold. So that makes it a little bit difficult. So when I show up and I go, hey, can I take a look at this one car, so we can go do a review on it? But, oh, sorry, you can't right now. Somebody's looking at it. So to not waste my or their time, I'm like, okay, what else do you have on the lot that I can take a look at? And I try to find something that's interesting, something that I've never filmed before, and something that I've never driven before, so that way I can diversify my portfolio, not only on the channel, but personally, because I'd like to experience new cars. So that day, I think I went down to film. What did I go down to film? Actually, it might have been a TRX that I went to film, but somebody was buying it. So I went over to their used car lot, or their used car side, and I saw that Ford Explorer ST. I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to see what it was about. So I'm pretty sure I prefaced it in the video. I didn't know much. I didn't do my research, which is fine. I just wanted to get my point across of what I thought about the vehicle from my, 20 to 30 minutes that I spent with it. But this is the comment that I got on the video. I'm not going to say the name. If you guys want to go look for it, it might be still up there. But it says, know the vehicle before you show it off. That one doesn't have the ST Street package on it and doesn't have the 21-inch black rims on it with the red calipers. You're a effing joke, bud. Go drive your S-Box Dodge, your no power having Dodge. So, those are the kinds of comments we get here on the Sauer Horsepower YouTube channel when it comes to people not enjoying my comment or my content. So, it is what it is. I read that and I laughed because, yeah, it is what it is. If you have the time to sit there and make negative comments on somebody, I just don't understand why you would do that. If you don't like it, just move on. But yeah, I just laugh because that's just one comment of many that we get every single month. But every month I'm going to highlight one. I'll pick my favorite one for the month. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep filming the videos either way, and if you don't like it, you can move on. But there are clearly plenty of people that like it because we are now currently sitting at 1,743 subscribers. And thank you to each and every one of you, not only if you're watching now, but if you end up watching this later. I do appreciate it all. Shows I'm doing something right, I guess. So it's a nice validation to know that all the hard work and time that I am putting into this is actually, meaning something to somebody out there. So yeah, it's been a fun. I think we started a year and a half ago actually. Yeah, so it's been good. Actually, let's talk about. I did that Wrangler 392. That thing is wild. If you guys haven't driven one or experienced one, find a way. Find a way because that thing is absolutely rowdy. Like 470 horsepower in a Wrangler, and the thing I think what I said in the video is the suspension is so soft because it's off-road suspension. When you floor that thing, it just sinks all the way back and takes off. It's crazy. It felt like it was pulling up the one of the front wheels on the road. So yeah, it was interesting. That video is actually doing pretty good. We're at basically 1,600 views already. So thank you to everyone that has watched that if you're watching this. So Sauer, you and I, I will flood your content. Get that. Awesome. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you. Some people are a-holes. Yep. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I've never understood the logic of going onto somebody's page and typing something negative. I just don't. It's not in my DNA. I don't understand the point. If you don't like it, just click off of it. It's too easy. It takes more time to comment something negative than it does to just click off the video. So I just don't get the logic. I just don't get it at all. Most people that leave negative comments don't have anything fast anyways. Haters gonna hate. Is what it is. So, alright, we've been going for, holy crap, it's been 41 minutes. I'll answer a couple more questions and we'll go ahead and call it a night here. You know what Ford stands for. No, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that. No matter what you drive, there will always be a troll to run their mouth about it. Screw them, they're clueless in most cases. Yep, it'd be like that sometimes. So, if we have any, do another minute or two. Any final questions we have, or anything you guys want to talk about? So, yeah, it's been a definitely an interesting, month or two with the whole moving and everything, and trying to get content out while I'm doing all that and fixing the garage is taking up basically my last 3 weekends. Because I'm not a professional at it. I do have some people helping me that know what they're doing, but we're not professionals, and there's only so many hours in a day, and I work 5 days a week, so the weekends are the only time we have, and you can only do one thing at a time. I can't go out and do YouTube and the garage stuff. And my whole plan was to get the garage done before the Viper shows up. So, love your channel. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chuck. Monday and Tuesday, people put threats underneath my videos. I reported comments. Wow, that's crazy. Take care, Chuck. What year and model Viper exactly are you looking for? 2015 plus, and then either GT or GTS. So, yep. No ACR, unfortunately. Don't have that kind of big money there yet. The vast majority love your channel, so those old lemons that leave negativity all in the same basket. Yep. That's the way I look at it too. We have a lot of really, really good comments. A lot of a lot of supportive comments, and I every single time, run over, hey, look at this, it's great. A smile makes me happy, and it's good to know that people do enjoy it. But like you said, there's always going to be some that that's all they want to do is post negative stuff. So, yeah. 125,000. Ouch. Yeah. That's about the price range we're looking at. It hurts. And it really hurts because like I said earlier, year and a half ago, they were 80 to 90,000. So, maybe instead of getting the Redeye, I should have got a Viper. So, it is what it is. But all right, guys. That's going to be it for this month. Been a long one, almost 45 minutes. Like I said, I appreciate all of you. If you enjoyed it, comment below. See you guys in the next video. And yeah, take care. Have a good one.